What's up, guys? Ryan here, doing another Think, Learn, to Be Vulnerable vlog. And it's March 27th, and this is an unfortunate day. It's fortunate in the sense that it's my mom's birthday, and I love her, and I wish this was a time for celebration. But it's also the 6th-year anniversary of my brother's death, and since I'm being vulnerable on these things, I'm going to have to talk about it. The fuck? It gets easier if you don't think about it. March sucks. I don't like it. Winter's ending and I like winter. But it's just another reminder that he's gone. Life starts springing back. But he doesn't have his life. So it's always bittersweet to see snows melting and to see fruits growing and trees and flowers blooming. And knowing that he'll never bloom again. And yeah, you try to remember his legacy and you try to remember his lessons and you try to live your life in a way that would make him proud. But you're throwing a couple of scoops of dirt into a large hole that never seems to be filled. And it's 6 years later, and I still miss him. And I say this every year, I guess. I don't know. Am I ever going to stop missing him? No. Never. It's never going to happen. I'm about as good with it as I can be now. I don't cry as much about it as I used to. But I still do. I get triggered by it a little less. Less things make me break down now. But it's only easy if I don't think about it. It's only easy if I don't look at pictures like this. It's only easy if I don't look at Sean and myself and I don't see the bond that we still have. But one that is unfortunately a little less because he's not here. And I can't help but think of all the wonderful memories that we don't get to have anymore. And that the only things I have from him now are memories. Even if they are objects too. They're reminders, but they're reminders of a past. They are reminders of a reality that no longer exists. And maybe it's easy at some point. It's easy at other points. And hopefully, people out there who have lost loved ones, I hope you've learned to deal with it. And I hope it gets easy for you. But while it may get easier, it will never be easy for me. try to take this video again, and I tell myself I'm not going to cry this time. I still do. You want to sit there and tell me that God is fair, God is just. I will point to Him as evidence against that. Because a fair and just God would not have taken someone that great away from us that early. He would not have left all of us with this giant gaping hole. I just did a video on geocentrism and why they hold so much to our significance in the universe. That they want to believe they're so special, and they want to believe that their God is so special and so right. And then he does stuff like this. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble believing. I don't know if this bitterness will ever go away. I've said this privately. Or there's a part of me that wishes he was like attacked or, maybe even got COVID or something like that. Granted, he died long before COVID was a thing. But at least then I'd have something to blame. I'd have something to get mad at instead of just being sad. Instead of just feeling helpless and frustrated. That's some bad luck. Just took him away. Just something that could happen to any of us. I mean, our whole lives are ahead of us. Our whole futures are ahead of us. And now his daughter is growing up without a father. And even though she's beautiful and intelligent and kind and just the most wonderful girl I've ever seen, I see her and I see him, and I tear up all over again. Sometimes it's hard to be around her because I'm reminded of him. The fuck? Who thinks that? I always want to see my family, but sometimes it's hard to be around them too. Because that specter is always there. Because sometimes I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll look over and just for a flash, he'll be there. But it's a ghost. And it shouldn't be. And I think that will always haunt me. And if there's a way to get rid of it, I don't even know if I want to. It should hurt this much 6 years later. It's a pain I'll always have to bear, but I'm glad it still hurts. Because it means that he meant that much. don't want to forget about him. I don't want this pain to go away. I'd love it for it to get easier. To disappear completely, no. Because then he would disappear completely. I don't know. If you got some advice, I'm open to it. I just miss you, Sean.